That haze has been with us here since Thursday, and sadly, I think it will likely continue on into tomorrow. Air quality right now, unhealthy for some, so for most of us, we should be good to be outside. But if you do have those respiratory or heart illnesses, as well as you're elderly or on the younger side, well, the air quality is not ideal for you. Now, heading into tomorrow, I still think we'll see that haze in our air, even with a fair mixture of sunshine and clouds. So kind of similar to what we saw here today, actually mixing toward the surface, not as optimistic. So I still think we'll be sitting in an either moderate or an unhealthy for some, but I think the unhealthy air quality likely has already come in past. Temperatures right now, very comfortable at 67 degrees. Dew points sitting in the middle to upper 50s. A few low 60s are scattered here and there, so air is still slightly on the moist side in some locations. Otherwise, very pleasant. Winds off out of the east near about 5 or so miles per hour. Some locations reporting a calm wind, and nothing to really speak of on our Anderson Kia Max Storm Tracker. Now, heading overnight tonight, clear skies will maintain their strength down to a low of 59 degrees. Definitely a one blanket kind of night, and if it wasn't for that air quality, it would have been a perfect night to sleep with those windows open. So I would recommend going and closing those. Now, progressing on into our Monday, fair mixture of sunshine and clouds, similar to what we saw here this afternoon, keeping that haze around, but another very pleasant day is expected here for us, up to a high of 83 degrees. So heading out the door tomorrow morning, I would recommend wearing those short sleeves, the sunglasses, and even bringing a hat if you are a little bit more light sensitive, or if you're planning on being outside for a long time, because our UV index is set to be at a somewhat of a higher level. Now, progressing on into Tuesday, seeing a little bit more sunshine than what we saw here for us, or what we'll see here tomorrow, but there is one key difference. The amount of sunshine is going to be increased with the amount of cloud cover going down. Now, heading into our Tuesday, can't rule out maybe one or two spotty showers. The vast majority of it will stay well to our south, and even heading into Wednesday, Thursday, 20% chance at best, and I'm just not overly excited, but the chance is still needless to say, so we wanted to go ahead and give that a shout out. But otherwise, looking at a very pleasant next couple of days, with tomorrow being the quote-unquote cloudiest. Still think we'll see a good amount of sunshine, but after that, plenty of sunshine to be seen, with our UV index expected to be very high, progressing from Tuesday all the way through Friday and into our Saturday. Now, there is one thing that will return, and that'll be the heat, going from normal tomorrow to 7 degrees above normal. And with those temperatures increasing, well, so does our humidity, topping off into the middle and upper 60s, maybe even a 70-degree dew point here or there. So not as bad as what we saw here last week, but I still think we could make a run at mid-90s when it comes to our heat index values, especially Thursday and our Friday. Let's take a quick look outside our primetime audio video East State Street cam in Anthony. All good things must come to an end. It has been fantastic over the past few days, the exception of the air quality. Yeah. But the heat and humidity, of course, has to make it.
Of course, they're bringing its way back, but glad we were able to get some time outside today.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up.